Hey everyone, back from the video here, and today we are doing a complete showcase and analysis of the new character in Wuthering Waves, Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper is a new character in 1.3 and she has been teased for a long time. I mean, we have been seeing her like from the launch trailer, but no one thought that the blue butterfly will turn into an anime waifu one day. Anyway, and now that she is finally released, I have to say she does not disappoint at all. We're going to build her and test her out to see should you pull for her or not. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now before we actually start building her, first let's see how her kit works. So if you didn't know, Shorekeeper role is a healer and a supporter for your whole entire team. When you use her basic attacks, she will fill up her 40 gauge, if you can see down there. After you filled up your 40 circuit, just do a heavy attack and it will consume it and attack the enemies. Simple. So as you can see, the 40 circuit doesn't really do a lot, it just deals damage. Using your heavy attack when you don't have the 40 gauge filled will turn you into a butterfly that just goes around and picks up any item in the way that you come across. Here is her air attack. One thing is that you can actually consume your 40 gauge with a jump attack. So you just get your 40 gauge and then jump and then use an attack or meter attack, you could say. A good thing about the meter attack is it does bring you very close to the enemies. Her skill just heals the entire team, deals some damage, and that's it. You can also use it in the air as well. Now the ultimate. The ultimate is the most important part of her kit. So her ultimate has 3 different states, or you could say 3 different levels. When you use her ult at the beginning, it's at level 1, and what it does is just basically restore health to the entire team. When you do an intro skill to another character, it'll level up the ultimate and it will make it to level 2. In level 2, when you're inside the ultimate radius, you will get a crit rate bonus depending on how much energy regen your Shorekeeper has. And then if you do this another time, that means using another intro skill, which goes to your 3rd character, you will level up your ultimate again to the level 3, and in the level 3, not only it will heal your teammates and increase your crit rate, it also will increase the crit damage of your entire team, which is insane. And also the crit damage will scale based off how much energy regen you have. Let me show it to you.
I engraft you new.
In the ultimate now, it's just healing off. Now switching to another character with intro skill, as you can see, we'll level up the ultimate. It turned purple for a second, and then after that, if you use an intro skill again, it will again change color into gold. And finally, when it's at level 3, if you do an intro skill with Shorekeeper, it will do a cool animation, it will deal a lot of damage if you have built her to be a main DPS, I guess, and it will heal in the entire team. So let me show it to you. Yep, and it also will destroy the ultimate. So here is the summary of their entire kit. We have her normal attacks, will fill up her 40 gauge. You can spend that 40 gauge by either using your heavy attack or meter attack. Her skill just heals the entire team. You can also use it in the air. And finally, her ultimate has 3 different levels, and you can level it up each time you use an intro skill. So you can see it's blue, it's level 1, and then it goes purple, which means it's level 2. Now if I use another intro skill, it will turn gold, which means it's level 3. And then finally, the last one, you go to Shorekeeper, and it will deal a lot of damage, heal the entire team. So yeah, that's basically Shorekeeper. She also has 2 talents, 2 passive talents. The first one will make her, whenever anyone in your team other than Shorekeeper takes a fatal blow, so that means they are going to basically die. They won't die, and instead of that, Shorekeeper will lose 50% of her health and will give it to the character that was about to die. Simple, it's like Verena, but it's better, to be honest. And the second passive is, whenever any character is inside the range of the ultimate, of the Shorekeeper's ultimate, Shorekeeper will get 10% more energy regen, and if you have Rover on your team, he or she will also get an extra 10% energy regen, which is kinda nice. It's a small buff for Rover, it's not that insane, but it's good. And also, the last thing that I want to talk about is her outro skill, which we can't really explain in this area. So let me go to a better area to show it. Okay, for the outro skill, it's a bit complicated, but basically, I will switch to Gion. First thing that the outro skill will do is just a normal 15% damage bonus to the entire team. And now what it does is, you see that I have butterflies around me. If I get attacked and I miss the dodge, I can actually dodge again and basically do a perfect dodge, even though I got hit. So let me showcase it again. It didn't knock me back. It has to knock you back. As you can see, you can come back. You can do this for 5 times, which is pretty nice. It'll help you a lot with like dodging and like if you miss a dodge or something like that. And yeah, that is the whole kit of Shorekeeper. So now that we know how our kit actually works, let's start building her. Let's go for it. Let's start with her level. First, we're going to 20. Okay, now level 40.
Understanding by your hand, deep my
Nice. And oh, we are out of the material. Oh boy. How much do we need? We need 5. Okay, let's go farm for it real quick, I guess. Whee!
Who's the caged bird now?
For a guy that looks this huge, he's pretty like squishy for some reason. Alright, never mind. No. Okay, we dodged it. I don't care. Jesus. Okay, that's annoying. Let's die, please. Please give me 5. I don't want to do this again. And we got 4. Fuck! Nice. Alright. Let's dodge it. It's already. And voila. Alright. I finally got it. And now it gives me 5.
I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of suffering.
Okay, fuck you, game. Can level her up to level 80. And that's it. I'm not going to level her up to 90 because, well, she's a support. We don't need that. So now that we level her up, let's go for the weapon. Shorekeeper weapons are pretty simple. As I said before, the crit rate and crit damage buff you get from her ultimate depends on her energy regen. Now, how much energy regen you need exactly? Well, if you want to get the maximum amount of energy regen, you need exactly 250 energy regen. But you do get 10% energy regen when her ultimate is up, so you basically need 240. And that's it. You don't need more. That's all you need. So the best option for her is any weapon that has energy regen as her second stat, which means variation, and also her 5-star weapon, which is the best one for her. And also there is a 3-star option, which is also good. But other than these 3, I won't recommend going for any other weapon, since the crit rate and crit damage buff you get from her ultimate is pretty huge. And also, since we are building a lot of energy regen and her cooldown is pretty small, as you can see it's 25 seconds while the ultimate is 30 seconds, you can basically have the ultimate for every single rotation if you have enough energy regen, which is pretty huge. So yeah, we're going for the variation. 20 to 40. Level 60. We can go for level 80, but is it really worth it? If we seem to have not enough energy regen, then I guess we could level this up later then. Also, the second buff that she gets, which generates 10 consider energy when she uses her skill, is also nice because it's a bit hard for her to fill up her consider energy. Now, let's go to the next step, which is her talents. And oh boy, we have a lot. So let's go for everything that we can do.
A few moments later.
One thing that you need to know is that leveling up her talents is not really necessary if you're just using her for her buffs. Like, the only thing that she gets from leveling up her talents is basically just the amount of heals you get is more, and the damage she does gets increased. She doesn't get any boost to her buffs with leveling up her talents. And also, dealing damage with her is not ideal since, well, she's a healer. So it's not going to benefit that much. But hey, in my opinion, just level up the things that gives you heal. So like her skill, her ultimate, and finally her intro skill. You don't need to level up anything else. Like the photo circuit is just increases the damage, which doesn't do a lot of damage if you build her as a support. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So here's Shorekeeper's talents. It's not the best, but it'll do the job. As I said, like, you don't need to build her talents that much since it'll just give you a bit of extra health. So now let's go for the final part of building her, which is the echo. So her best echo set is the rejuvenating glow, and also her best forecast echo is going to be the fallacy of no return. So the fallacy of no return has a buff. She will get a 10% energy regen to her kit and 10% attack boost for everyone in your team. And for the main stat that you're looking for is the healing bonus. Let's see what we get for her substats though. For substats, what you're looking for is just energy regen. That's it. But if you get some HP, that'll be good too. But the main thing is energy regen. Let's pray to RNG gods that we get something good. And no. So let's get another one. And energy regen. Nice. We got 10% energy regen right here. And now for the recast, well, if it's not obvious, you're just looking for energy regen, and that's all right? That's all that matters. So let's switch to energy regen again. Like for the substat, all we're looking for is just energy regen, and we're going to get nothing. Nope, we can be finished right here. Oh, come on. Energy regen. Holy shit, this is good, but not for this set. God damn. Energy regen. We are not getting anything, and I mean anything at all. Oh, come on. And we get energy regen 8.4. It's not a lot, but it's good. I'll take it. Okay, finally. For the one cost, we're going to go for HP, and the reason is her heals are based off of HP. Let's take this from Baiji since we don't need Baiji anymore. So here is final Shorekeeper build. We have 247 energy regen, which is great. We have actually almost 20% more energy regen since we get 10 energy regen from her passive and 10 from her echo. But hey, it's a lot and I'm happy for it, alright? And also we have 30k HP. So yeah, we made her almost perfect with her energy regen, and yeah, let's get right into testing her. Alright, let's go. I did the first floor off camera since it's a bit too easy, but yeah, let's go for floor 2. Let's go with the Encore team and Changli, and let's see how Shorekeeper is. So we're going to start our rotation with the Shorekeeper. Let's use her echo, which, holy shit, it's fucking... How long is this? Okay. That was a bit longer than I had anticipated. Okay, let's use the ultimate. And then we switch to Changli to level it up to level 2. Alright, now we have just increased crit rate.
Who's the caged bird now?
Now we switch to Encore. And we use this. Now we go into her ultimate. Whee! Alright. 3k with each attack. That's good. 10k. I said 10k. Now we go back to her Shorekeeper. Oh, the ultimate ran out. Unfortunately. So let me see how long you can actually hold it for. So here is... I'm going to just hold the echo down as much as I can. Let's go. Okay. Okay, that was a long time. It's not that good for her since like it's not doing a lot of damage, but hey, I guess it's good. Let's use this. Now we're going to switch to Changli and deal as much damage as we can. Let's see. Let's do the ultimate. 25k didn't crit. Can I get my consider effect before the ultimate runs out? Yep. And 4k. Not a lot, but hey, it'll do. Here's the echo without holding it down, and as you can see, it didn't do a lot. Yeah, if you're building Shorekeeper as a support, say goodbye to doing damage with her. Like, it's not worth it. Now let's level up the ultimate to level 2. Okay, I'm dying. Okay, Shorekeeper just saved Encore. Holy. And she basically healed her to full. Damn. So yeah, that was Shorekeeper. I hope you enjoyed the video so far, and for this last part I'm going to talk about should you pull for this character, is she worth it, do you need her or not. So what I'm going to say first is if you like the character, if you like her design, you know, animations, stuff like that, just pull for her, you know, she's extremely fun. I didn't have this much fun with the character for a long time. So like she's extremely fun. So if you like her, just pull for her. But do you need her regarding the meta, right? Let's compare her to Verena in this scenario. So both Verena and Shorekeeper are extremely free-to-play friendly. Like for their weapons, like you can just use the 4-star weapons and you will be fine. You won't lose that much damage compared to like the main DPS 5-star characters. And they're both extremely easy to build. Like you just need energy regen under stats, you know, and you don't need to worry about farming echoes for like 3 patches to make them good. I have to say, both of them do a pretty good job of healing the team, you know. Both Shorekeeper and Verena will keep your team alive. You don't really notice the difference between healing. And I think actually Verena does heal more compared to Shorekeeper, right? But obviously Shorekeeper buffs are way better, like crit and crit damage are 100% better than like flat attack bonus, alright? But I have to say this, you see like other content creators saying, oh, you need to get her, you do need to get her, alright? And from what I've seen, if you're not going for Tower of Adversity, alright, like if Tower of Adversity is not your thing, you don't like it, alright, you don't really care about it, then you don't need her, alright? I have to say this. You don't need her. Like Verena is still a good character for like other endgame content, like for example, the holograms, like she will still do the job. But what about Tower of Adversity? What if you want to do that? What if that's like one of your goals, right? Then in that regard, yes, I think Shorekeeper is a must pull for Tower of Adversity. And the reason is, well, we don't have that many good supports right now in the game, alright? We only have like Verena and, well, Shorekeeper. Other than these two, the other supports are like have some gimmicks like Jiangxin, or like they're not that good like Baiji, and like there aren't that many good supports. And I doubt that there's going to be a good support for a long time. And even if they release another healer, until then, like Verena is probably going to be power creeped so much, or like just not be able to use her. That's either way, you're not going to use Verena, you're just going to use Shorekeeper and like other healers. So yeah, so for the final thing, if you're not worried about Tower of Adversity, you don't need to go for her. But if you do want to go for that, well, you should probably pull for her. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching the video so far. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back for another video. Bye bye!